My name is Patrick Campfield. I am doing the video response to Vinegar Tom, and I am doing prompt A. For my first design element, I'm doing the different usage of lighting throughout the play and different scenes and transitions. So during the scenes, the lighting was very focused on the 2 to 4 actresses that were typically upstage, but sometimes were downstage depending on the scene. But even still, when they were downstage, the lighting would only be focused on the upstage and the 1 or 2 actresses that were downstage. Even though there was a band and other actresses miscellaneously throughout the entire stage, they were still only focused on those actresses. And during transitions of like when the band was playing, and the whole entire stage was lit up, which basically helped an audience focus on what's important to that. If a transition's happening, then they knew, okay, we don't have to focus on this one part, but during a typical scene, we know we have to focus on just the upstage, not the band. So this element of the play helped intensify or detensify scenes that had little or a lot of drama. So for like instance, the lady, when she was testing for witches, all the lighting was solely focused on who she was testing, and you couldn't tell anything else that was going on in the background because the director only wanted you focusing on that one thing, and that's what the lighting was there for. But in a scene where you didn't need to like pay attention as much and it wasn't as intense, like for instance the bowl scene when Alice wanted the bowl back from her neighbors and was yelling at her husband about it, the lighting was not as direct on Alice and her husband, but you could see most of the stage, but you knew where to look. So for my second design element, I did the actresses getting changed into their costumes before the beginning of the play. So I walked in about 15 minutes before the 2 o'clock showing, and the actresses were on stage getting ready and the band was playing. And at first I was a little confused on what was going on, wondering if I was late, but I realized pretty quickly that they were all women, so I was assuming no men, and because some of them were wearing men's clothes or typical men, and there was a purpose behind this, and it was to help the audience grasp at the fact that the casting would most likely be all women, and the band was there for entertainment purposes, but the actresses being on stage getting changed helped us realize, okay, there's women in men's clothing, so we didn't know if they were playing a men's part, but we knew they were in men's clothing, which helped us realize much quicker and not be shocked at the fact that a woman is in men's clothing. And when the first scene opened up and it was a little soft sex, you could realize, okay, this is going to be a woman playing as a man.